One thing that Hollywood hides well is the truth behind its glamorous facade. But what happened when love had to remain a secret? Today, we're diving deep into the untold love stories of 10 male Hollywood legends, whose relationships challenge social conventions and reveal a hidden side of Tinseltown's history. Number 1. Rock Hudson. Rock could charm anyone, but Hollywood demanded more than charm. It demanded perfection. Known for his roles in Giant and Pillow Talk, Hudson was the ultimate romantic hero. His movie star looks and on-screen chemistry made him an icon of the golden age. Yet behind the spotlight, Hudson was living a difficult double life. He was gay and had to keep it hidden to protect his career. At that time, being openly gay was career suicide, forcing him to participate in what were known as lavender marriages to keep up appearances. The pressure was unbearable. Studio executives staged relationships for him, pairing him with actresses in public to ensure no one questioned his sexuality. For decades, Hudson's real life remained a secret. In 1985, when he became one of the first stars to publicly battle AIDS, the truth about his private struggles began to emerge. His diagnosis not only showed the challenges of living in secrecy, but also highlighted the AIDS epidemic, bringing attention to a disease that was heavily stigmatized. Even after his passing, Hudson's story continues to reveal a heartbreaking truth. Fame in old Hollywood often demanded sacrificing who you truly were. Number 2. James Dean. James had all the makings of a Hollywood legend. With smoldering looks and a rebellious attitude, he captivated audiences in films like Rebel Without a Cause. However, Dean wasn't just rebellious in his acting. His personal life also defied societal boundaries. Hollywood insiders whispered about his relationships with both men and women, which included rumored links to Marlon Brando and other male stars. These whispers added to his mystique but also reflected the restrictions of the time. Freedom, as Dean craved it, was just out of reach in a world that feared LGBTQ+ identities. Even though Dean was adored by millions, he often felt isolated, burdened by the expectations added to his struggles. Tragically, Dean's life was cut short by a car accident in 1955, leaving behind countless unanswered questions about his true self. Could he have lived his truth if Hollywood hadn't forced stars into silence? Dean's legacy as a symbol of rebellion is still celebrated today, but his personal journey remains a poignant reminder of the barriers faced by LGBTQ+ individuals in Hollywood's golden age. Number 3. Carrie Grant. Carrie looked like he had it all: fame, fortune, and charm. Known for his timeless appeal and roles in classics like North by Northwest, Grant set the standard for sophistication in Hollywood. But behind his polished public persona lay a deeply private man. For years, rumors swirled about his close relationship with actor Randolph Scott, with whom he lived for over a decade. Their friendship, or perhaps romantic connection, was captured in candid photographs showing moments of intimacy that hinted at more than just roommates. Hollywood wasn't a place where stars could openly embrace their truths. Grant and Scott repeatedly denied the romantic speculation, bowing to the unspoken rules of the entertainment industry. While Grant's career remained unshaken, his personal life stayed carefully hidden from a world that demanded perfection. By the time he passed away, his secrets went with him, leaving fans wondering about the man behind Hollywood's polished facade. Grant's story highlights how even the most successful stars often sacrifice their personal happiness to protect their fame. Number 4. Montgomery Clift. Montgomery wasn't just a film actor. He was considered a revolutionary. His raw, emotional performances in films like A Place in the Sun earned him critical praise and widespread admiration. Yet Clif carried a heavy burden. Privately, he was known to have romantic relationships with men. However, in the 1940s and 50s, Hollywood would never have accepted an openly gay actor, and Clif had to navigate his career under constant scrutiny. One of Clif's greatest allies was Elizabeth Taylor, his lifelong friend. She helped shield him from the public eye and supported him through the immense pressure of hiding his true self. Sadly, the weight of secrecy took its toll. He struggled with addiction and depression, which only worsened over time. Despite his brilliance, Hollywood's demands for perfection and conformity overshadowed his legacy. Clif's story embodies resilience in an industry that often erased those who defied societal expectations. Number 5. Anthony Perkins. Anthony became a household name after his chilling role as Norman Bates in Psycho. But unlike the eerie character he played, Perkins hid a deeply personal struggle behind his fame. Throughout his career, he had romantic relationships with men, including Tab Hunter, another closeted actor of the Golden Age. Fear of losing his career kept Perkins trapped, unable to fully embrace public honesty about who he was. In an era where coming out wasn't an option, Perkins lived a life of quiet suppression. While his talent on screen made him unforgettable, off-screen he carried the heartbreak of keeping a vital part of himself hidden. Only after his passing was his sexuality fully acknowledged, cementing Perkins as a tragic yet iconic figure in Hollywood's history. His story serves as a testament to the sacrifices LGBTQ+ actors made to survive in an unforgiving system. Number 6. Tyrone Power. Tyrone was the ultimate movie star of Hollywood's golden age. With his leading man looks, undeniable charm, and unforgettable performances, he enthralled audiences in romantic dramas and swashbuckling adventures. But behind his shining career was a life that Hollywood forced him to keep hidden. Power's bisexuality was an open secret in Tinseltown, with rumors of his relationships with men quietly circulating among insiders. These private moments could have ruined him, as his masculine image was key to his success. To protect his career, Power leaned heavily into public romances with women, carefully crafting an image that matched Hollywood's rigid expectations. The pressure to conceal who he truly was left him living a life filled with loneliness and isolation. Hollywood demanded perfection, and Power gave it, but at the cost of his personal identity. Today, fans remember him as a captivating performer, but his sacrifices remind us of the harsh standards imposed on stars of that era. Power's legacy is both a celebration of his talent and a reflection of what Hollywood's outdated norms demanded from its brightest talents. Number 7. Errol Flynn. Errol was the embodiment of adventure and charisma. Known for his swashbuckling roles in classics like The Adventures of Robin Hood, Flynn became a symbol of Hollywood's golden era. But Flynn's wild reputation wasn't limited to his on-screen roles. Tabloid stories painted him as a playboy, with numerous affairs and scandalous escapades. However, behind the headlines, whispers of bisexual relationships added complexity to his already chaotic personal life. Hollywood demanded Flynn maintain his image as the ultimate ladies' man, burying any aspects of his identity that didn't fit the mold. The constant pressure to conform forced Flynn to suppress his true self, leaving him trapped by the same industry that made him famous. While his adventures were legendary and his performances unforgettable, Flynn's struggles with identity reveal the harsh reality faced by stars trying to withstand Hollywood's rigid expectations. His glamorous life masked deeper challenges, reminding us that fame doesn't always equal freedom. Number 8. Tab Hunter. Tab was Hollywood's golden boy, a heartthrob who captured the nation's attention with his wholesome looks and charming persona. He starred in hit films, sang chart-topping songs, and became a household name. But behind the polished image, Hunter lived in fear of being exposed. He was secretly dating actor Anthony Perkins, while studios forced him into fake relationships with actresses to fuel publicity. Hunter's real life had to remain hidden, as being openly gay during Hollywood's golden age was unthinkable for an actor with his stature. He revealed the anxiety and sacrifices required to maintain his fame, including the constant tension of living a double life. His honesty made him not just a trailblazer, but a symbol of resilience, confronting a time when Hollywood punished anyone who deviated from its strict expectations. Today, Hunter's legacy stands as proof of what stars had to endure to survive, and a reminder of the bravery it takes to share the truth. Number 9. Raymond Burr. Raymond was one of Hollywood's most respected actors, loved for his portrayal of the sharp-witted lawyer Perry Mason and the ruthless villain in classic thrillers. Burr enjoyed immense success. However, his personal life was a very different story. For decades, Burr lived quietly with his partner Robert Benavides, keeping their deep and committed relationship a secret. Hollywood wasn't ready to accept gay actors, forcing Burr to conceal his love to protect his career. Burr's ability to maintain his privacy while achieving fame is impressive, but the emotional toll must have been heavy. The silence he had to maintain reflected the fear and stigma surrounding LGBTQ+ identities during the entertainment industry's strictest era. While Burr's incredible talent is still celebrated today, his personal struggles remind us of the sacrifices stars had to make to navigate Hollywood's ruthless standards. His story is a powerful example of love hidden in the face of judgment. Number 10. Salman Mo. Salman Mo was a trailblazer in Hollywood, known for his fearless acting in roles in films like Rebel Without a Cause Mineo captivated audiences while breaking stereotypes. But his personal life wasn't easy. Mineo had relationships with men, including his partner Courtney Burr III, at a time when Hollywood barely accepted LGBTQ+ stars. Despite being one of the first actors in his era to openly embrace his sexuality, Mineo faced prejudice and isolation that deeply affected him. Standing up for who he was came at a price. Even though he made progress for LGBTQ+ visibility in the entertainment world, his boldness alienated him from opportunities and acceptance within Hollywood. Tragically, Mineo's journey ended far too soon when he was murdered at the young age of 37. Still, his bravery and determination paved the way for artists to live more openly, despite the challenges. Sal Mineo's story is a bittersweet reminder of the sacrifices he made to speak his truth in an unforgiving environment. Hollywood's golden age wasn't just about glamorous stars. It was a time of secret lives and hidden love stories that show the prices actors paid to become legends. These tales remind us that fame often comes with heavy sacrifices. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. But this story doesn't end here. Check out our next video where we uncover Hollywood actors from the golden age who struggled with mental health. See you there.